Thank you for having me here. My name is Sam Morton. I'm the co-founder of Screenreach Interactive, which is a UK startup that has created the Screech platform. Screech basically allows anyone to create a real-time, two-way interactive experience between any content and through the Screech app with any smart device. Basically, what Screech does is give every single screen you ever come into contact with the opportunity to be real-time, two-way interactive. And I'm trying not to be put off too much by this guy right here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, make it the full.
Yeah.
And is it sound?
There should be some sound.
And you need to plug in the right side.
Right into here. Let's see if this works, and I can show you a brief video that shows a few interactive experiences, and then hopefully I'll be able to give you an interactive experience as I'm talking. Here we go. Okay, so that gives you some ideas, but I'm actually going to close that one. This is going really well, isn't it, as a technical display? Right. So I'm not going to give you a PowerPoint. What I'm going to give you is an interactive experience. If you can get Wi-Fi or 3G in here, which is a little bit sketchy at the moment, download the Screech application now, log in via Facebook, and when you hit the Screech tab, in the middle, you can tap in the code you see there, which is 246. And basically, your phone will then turn into a voting pad. And you can vote on the subject I'm about to talk about, which is why I think checkout is more important and relevant than check-in. I actually have a voting pad here, so I'll kick it off by voting for myself. And there you go. I drop in from Facebook there. And as people vote, we'll be able to see a real-time interactive experience going on here. Today, as I say, I'd like to talk about check-in, and specifically why we think checkout is more relevant and a rewarding way to interact. So what is check-in? What does it really mean, and what does it really achieve? For me, it's just a cool way of telling my friends now and again exactly where I am at any given time. And that's pretty much it. As an experience, it's pretty limited for me. It's pretty cool to a certain demographic, but it's pretty basic. And it's really an experience that's trying to get me to change my behavior, and that's something that's inherently difficult to do. The problem I see with check-in is that it's quite limited in those it means something to, and in reality it means nothing to a large proportion of the world's population. And I'm not just talking about grannies here, I'm talking about Facebook-using, connected, smartphone-carrying individuals who are happy to engage with the digital world, but just don't get the idea of getting your phone out every time you walk into a building and checking in. It's not something they've experienced before, and it's not something they feel compelled to do. We believe that everyone wants engaging, cool, fun, rewarding experiences, things that actually mean something to them, and things that they just get. Using Screech, anyone can create a compelling interactive experience. That could be some of the things you saw in the video. So you could create a quiz in a bar where your phone turns into a quiz answer pad, and you can answer questions and win instant prizes, which are sent straight to the phone as a reward, as a voucher. It could be an interactive game where you enter a code, your phone becomes a games controller, and multiple players can interact with one screen in a game on one screen. We could even make a slingshot on your phone, so you could do interactive Angry Birds that way too, Peter, if you're still here. It could be pretty much anything, really, from voting in Stadia to polling on TV. All of these experiences are things that people already do on a daily basis. They already engage in quizzes in bars. They already take part in competitions, vote on TV shows, have an opinion when they're at the soccer match. What we do is give them a cooler, richer way of engaging and having those experiences. And because we log in through Facebook, we know who you are, and we know where you are based on the experience you're having. So we can make check-in happen as an automatic byproduct of having an experience. And actually, what we're really doing is giving a message that tells your friends about the experience, the brand, and the location you've just had an experience in. So not checking you into an experience, but checking you out of an experience. This instantly turns you into an advocate for that brand. I've won a vote, that's good. This instantly turns you into an advocate for that brand, encouraging your friends to have the same experience and sharing your experiences instantly. By engaging people like this, everyone gets an instant benefit. The user gets an experience and potentially a real-time reward. The brand providing the reward gets an advocate and instant promotion via the social graph, as well as an ongoing connection to their customer through our recommendation engine that's built in. And the location running the experience engages customers in a fun new way, keeping them longer and getting them to come back time and time again. And because everyone gets a real benefit, it means we can monetize this whole process. We can take money either from advertisers who are willing to pay to place rewards and vouchers straight into the mobile phone of their customers. And if the experience is compelling enough, say a competition where you could win real cash prizes, you can take money straight from the end user as well. And for this, we've built in PayPal and straight-to-mobile phone billing. So we think checking you out of an experience has more benefits and is actually more rewarding all round than checking you in to a location. But have we any evidence to suggest that Screech interactive experiences are more engaging than check-in? Well, we launched a trial experience in a major UK museum last August. We posted 4 codes next to items in the museum and invited visitors to download the app and enter the code to instantly interact with items in that museum. So if you're stood in front of Henry VIII's armor, you tap in a code, you get instant audio guide, related videos, documents, that kind of thing, sent straight to your phone. And when you've finished, you get a voucher to spend in the museum shop. It's a simple experience, but one we thought people would want and expect in a museum environment. During the month of the trial, we looked at location-based services, and in that location, they received 107 check-ins. We got over 12,000 interactions on Screech. Since then, we've launched the new version of our app at demo in California and showcased it in Silicon Valley and at South by Southwest, where it was well received. We're live at Newcastle United Football Club in the UK, where fans use Screech to vote for the man of the match each week. This experience is getting around 10% of the crowd interacting each game, and has led to deals in America and Australia, where several stadia are going to be going live over the next few months. We've done a deal with RMG Networks in the US, where Screech experiences are going live in 800 coffee shops, and we're about to launch in several more museums as well. Today, we can announce we're opening up the API, so anyone can start creating experiences in our language. You can take our demo apps, and you can start playing with those as well. It's completely free, so go to screech.com and start playing around with it. So that's Screech. That's why we think checking out of an experience is more important than checking in as an experience. And if you have managed to get any Wi-Fi or 3G, download Screech now and vote, and you'll be rewarded with my business card. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me an email or give me a call. Thank you for listening.
Sam, our love for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. I was just wondering, listening to your talk and seeing that result, well, now it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, but
I
mean,
gained some users, so that's good.
Throughout the talk, it was just like the majority was on the check-in side.
Yeah. I think check-in, as I said, it has its place, and we're kind of complementary. But check-in as a sole experience is kind of limited. And I don't think, my mum, for example, would use an iPhone, but she wouldn't go and check in at the supermarket. Now, if she went somewhere and she could do something she understands, like a quiz or a game, to win something real and instant, she'll do that. Okay. I think it's, there you go. I got another vote and I've won.
Thanks.
We end it there.
Thanks, you saved him. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.